For the record, I am the flesh and breathing man.
All right. Well, I'm glad you're breathing. So,
For the record, I wanted to make it known that I'm here on special appearance under threat, duress, and coercion. I need to know the jurisdiction this court is operating under.
so have a seat. Do you understand? Yes or no?
I do not understand.
All right. Do you understand what it means to take a seat?
I do understand.
All right. So take a seat.
If I don't come here, warrants will be placed, which I will be kidnapped and held hostage, and I do not want that.
Mr. Casanova, in the human flesh. I'm going to stop you right there. And I want you to hear me clearly.
All right, everyone. Today we've got a sovereign citizen facing off against Judge Boyd. And this one is a little different. Instead of taking the usual approach, Judge Boyd tries something unexpected. Kindness. Rather than getting drawn into the sovereign citizen's arguments, she stays calm, patient, and completely in control. It's honestly fascinating to watch. While he's playing checkers, she's playing chess several moves ahead. As you watch, let me know what you think of Judge Boyd's strategy. Is handling these situations with patience and respect more effective than the tougher approaches we usually see? Let's dive in and watch Judge Boyd completely dismantle this sovereign citizen's arguments live in court.
And are you Hector Casanova?
No, for the record, I am the flesh and breathing man. I'm here on a special appearance to clarify any misunderstanding. I am not the legal fiction known as Hector J. Casanova that is on the information there. I just have a few questions to clarify some things.
All right. So if you would like to clarify some things, then the person I need to speak to is the flesh and blood man known as Hector Casanova.
Yes, I'm the flesh and blood man, Hector Casanova Jr.
All right. So you are Hector Casanova, correct?
I am Hector Casanova Jr., the flesh and breathing man.
All right. Well, I'm glad you're breathing. So what did you want to place on the record?
Well, first, I don't understand the charges that are being brought against me. There are some clarifications I do want to.
All right. So just 1 second, but before we get to that, have you been given a copy of the indictment?
No, I have not.
All right. So we're going to get you a copy of the indictment. Just give me a moment. All right. Have a seat. We're going to come back on the record with this.
All right.
So we're back on the record in 2024 CR 2974. State versus Hector Casanova. All right, Mr. Casanova, here's the thing. And I want you to hear me clearly, right? I am not your attorney. The document that has been given you is a copy of the indictment. I'm not to give you information about your indictment. That's the indictment. That's what we're here for.
Right.
So any questions that you would have about that indictment, you're going to have to answer those for yourself. Otherwise, the person who will be telling you about what the indictment means and what the numbers are, that will be an attorney. Do you understand?
I do not understand.
Oh, you don't understand? Okay, then let's order a competency evaluation. Seriously, at this point, I almost feel like there should be a special rule just for sovereign citizens. Can you imagine if courts required a basic legal reality check before someone could represent themselves? Maybe every pro se defendant should have to pass a simple exam. If they pass, great, they can represent themselves. If they fail, then it's probably time to bring in a lawyer. The problem is that so many of these people seem convinced that they can just declare, "I'm not subject to your laws," and somehow that will stop a judge from issuing a ruling. I've never actually seen that strategy work. What they really need to understand is that the Constitution already addresses these issues, and no stack of homemade paperwork is going to change the fact that the law still applies to them. At some point, they have to accept that repeating the same debunked arguments isn't going to produce a different result. These folks really need to put the crayons away and pick up an actual law book.
Those are things that you're supposed to do. Do you understand?
I still don't understand.
All right. So just have a seat. This is what's going to end up happening. You're going to have an attorney. That attorney is going to come over to the court right now. You're going to speak to that attorney. After you speak to that attorney, we're going to go forward. Ms. Ferguson, can you call manage to sign counsel and let them know that we need an attorney over here? And that attorney will talk to you. That attorney will tell you what that indictment means. That attorney will tell you the range of punishment. Do you understand?
I still don't understand.
All right, well, I don't know how I can further make you understand.
Are we on the record?
All right, Norma, get someone from Managed Assigned Counsel here, please. All right, just have a seat and we're gonna have an attorney come down. All right.
I would like to ask some questions on the record, if I may, while I have your time here.
Oh, no, let me just tell you, you'll have my time till 5 o'clock because that's how long we're here. What is going to end up happening is an attorney from Managed Assigned Counsel is going to come down. Do you understand?
I do not understand because I I don't feel like I am needing an attorney because I'm here to represent myself as the flesh and breathing man, Hector Casanova Jr. Let's see. All right, so let record of the court show that I, Hector Casanova
Just one
Jr.
second.
The accused
Just
in
one
the
stop.
Yes, sorry.
All right, we're on the record. So what did you want the record to reflect?
So let the record of the court show that I, Hector Casanova Jr., the accused in this criminal action, has asked the court to divulge the nature and cause of the accusation upon the authority of the Sixth Amendment, and that this court has failed in its duty to inform me of the nature and cause.
Man, this guy is digging himself into a deeper hole with every word that comes out of his mouth. At this point, he can't even keep track of his own story. The judge has already explained, in plain language, exactly what he's being accused of, yet he's still sitting there acting like he has no idea what's going on. It's almost like he thinks the longer he stalls and sticks to his sovereign citizen script, the better things will go for him. Newsflash, buddy, it isn't working. If anything, it's making the situation worse. What I don't understand is how you can walk into a courtroom, be clearly informed of the charges against you, and then act as if the facts don't matter. It feels less like a legal defense and more like a performance. And let's not forget that making false statements under oath can have serious consequences. The judge laid everything out clearly, and if she's seeing contradictions between what he's saying and the evidence in front of her, that's not going to help his case at all. Right now, things are not looking very good for this guy.
That you are in a felony court and this is a criminal court.
Okay. So, this being a criminal, let the record of the court show that the action against me is criminal action. My following question would be, the Constitution grants this court two types of criminal jurisdiction. Criminal jurisdiction under the common law and criminal jurisdiction under the admiralty or military tribunal. In which of these two jurisdictions does this court intend to try me?
All right, so this is what is going to happen, Mr. Casanova. Someone from Managed Assigned Counsel is going to come over and you can speak with them or not speak with them. But the questions that you are asking the court are not, some of them are not in any shape, form, or fashion related to the fact that you're in a criminal district court. Do you understand?
I do not understand.
Okay.
But I don't think you'll be violating your oath of office if you did your duty under the Constitution. I am not seeking legal advice. What I want to know is legal intent.
Mhm.
I have the right to appear as myself in my own person without a licensed attorney. In order to intelligently defend myself, I need to know the jurisdiction this court is operating under.
Mhm.
Let's see. So therefore, will you please answer the question so that way this court is properly identified?
All right, you're in the 187 District Court. It's a criminal court. You're on the 4th floor.
Thank you. This Constitution grants this court two types of criminal jurisdiction. Criminal jurisdiction under the common law and criminal jurisdiction under
All right, I'm
admiralty or
going to
military
counsel.
tribunal.
I'm sorry, Mr. Casanova, in the human flesh. I'm going to stop you right there. What is going to end up happening, I want you to hear me clearly. An attorney is coming over for Managed Assigned Counsel, period. That's it. So have a seat. Managed Assigned Counsel will come over. Do you understand? Yes or no?
I do not understand.
All right. Do you understand what it means to take a seat?
I do understand.
All right. So take a seat.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Usually, I'm not a fan of judges who come across as overly soft because, in my opinion, that approach can sometimes be ineffective, especially when dealing with sovereign citizen arguments. But I don't think Judge Boyd is soft at all. What she has is a calm, collected, and incredibly deliberate approach, and honestly, it seems to be working perfectly in this case. The more I watch, the more I think this might actually be one of the best ways to handle these situations. Yelling or getting frustrated often just gives people like this more opportunities to argue and create chaos. Judge Boyd isn't doing that. She's staying patient, staying focused, and carefully processing every answer he gives. You can tell she's extremely sharp. Every question seems calculated, and every response he gives is being evaluated carefully. She's handling this like a true professional, while this guy is getting outmaneuvered at every turn. And the funniest part? He doesn't seem to realize it. He walks into each exchange thinking he's in control, but Judge Boyd is several steps ahead the entire time. He's convinced he's winning the argument while she's methodically dismantling it piece by piece. It's honestly fascinating to watch. Let me know what you think so far. Is this the right way to deal with sovereign citizen arguments, or do you think a tougher approach works better?
To an agreement at that time, it'll be scheduled for jury trial.
Thank you, Ms. Boyd.
You're welcome. Any other questions?
I have no further questions.
All right. So Ms. Ferguson is going to give me a date, and then you'll sign it. Mr. Bonk will sign it to signify when you're to come back. All right.
I appreciate your time.
All right. You're welcome. And thank you for dressing appropriately for court. What date, Ms. Ferguson? All right. So we'll be back on July 29th. All right. Once you sign the reset form, you'll be excused. Yes.
If something were to come up and I need to maybe reschedule that date, is that a possible thing to
You'll
come
need-
up ahead of time?
You'll need to speak to the court coordinator, and they will let you know. I will tell you the rescheduling of cases. Are you in the hospital? You're not in the hospital, you need to be here.
Okay,
You understand?
so pretty much no excuse, be here.
Yes. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
I don't know why this guy is smiling so much. From where I'm sitting, it looks like he knowingly played the clueless card the entire time, and now he's suddenly trying to be friendly with the judge. Come on, man. We're not buying it. And then he asks if it's okay to move the court date? I don't know about you guys, but that raised some red flags for me. It feels like he's hoping for a delay so he can avoid dealing with the situation, but if that's the plan, it's probably only going to make things worse. He seems to think he's outsmarting the system, when in reality, he's just digging himself into a deeper hole. What really stands out to me is how cheerful he is through all of this. Maybe it's just me, but it comes across as a little strange and honestly kind of disingenuous. It makes me wonder if he truly understands the position he's in. The judge gave him multiple opportunities to straighten things out and address the issues directly, but instead, he keeps acting like everything is under control. Spoiler alert. It doesn't look like it's under control at all. If he continues down this path, there's a good chance these decisions are going to come back and haunt him. Overall, this was a fascinating case to watch. Judge Boyd handled it exceptionally well. She stayed composed, stayed focused, and consistently seemed a few steps ahead throughout the entire exchange. In my opinion, she completely outclassed him and gave a masterclass in how to deal with these kinds of arguments without losing control of the courtroom. Let me know what you thought about Judge Boyd's performance in this one. Did you like her approach, or would you have preferred a different style? That's going to do it for this video. Be sure to leave your thoughts in the comments. I genuinely enjoy reading them and always try to see what you guys have to say. If you enjoyed the video, I'd really appreciate it if you left a like and subscribed. I post new content every single day, so stay tuned for more. As always, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate all of your support. I hope you're all doing well, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.